Well, kind of what I guessed. So we gotta let it out, huh? We can't just walk away. The smell is repulsive. It pushes in from your mouth, more instant and more familiar than anything you'd expect. More fever than odor. It fills your mind, flushing you from within. We're gonna let it all out. We're gonna let it all out. The only problem is we kinda contaminated the crime scene now, didn't we? Oh, the sound, man. Ugh. You feel a great force wringing you from the stomach. Your body curls and pushes it out, burst by burst. Oh my god. Such a visual description. Until a pool of vomit lies under your feet and your throat stings from the stomach acid. The smell of Commodore Red rises from the pool. Among it, distilled spirit and bits of shish kebab. Oh man. Fucking corpse. The lieutenant hands you a blue checkered handkerchief. Keep it, he says. Yo, this might have been important. Huh? Getting that handkerchief? Never know. Thank you. The hangover is clearly making this worse for you. You could use some ammonia to clear your head. Yeah, maybe. Where are we gonna get that? That young woman, the gardener, she mentioned she used salts for the smell. Yeah, that's true. If she doesn't have any, there might be some in the Fritz store nearby. I think that's the store we've been looking for. I think we really have to go and get that. Having the ammonia is a modifier to the endurance check. Modifiers make checks easier and allow you to retry them. Ah. Alright, so we really have to pass this. Okay. Let's get the headache pills, let's get the ammonia, and then let's approach the corpse again. We got the handkerchief, cassette. We need to get the ammonia, yeah. It would have been perfect if I had thrown up on the kid. That's so true. Oh man. Right. Yo! Hold on. There's things here we need to check out. What's this box? Oh. We get some money and magnesium. Nice. What's in the trash bin here? Trash container. This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says whirling in rags. Yeah, we're gonna get that. We're gonna get that combination. There's something in there, not necessarily connected to the case, but still. Yeah. The body is downwind from here. Maybe you prefer the smell of garbage to the smell of death. Jesus. Trash. What's in here? Trash, food waste from the cafeteria. They lock these containers to keep the derelicts from flocking in. Could be evidence too. That's what I'm feeling. I also think, I don't know why, but I also think that my gun could be in there. Yes, I feel like there's something in there. What do you mean you feel? It's just a hunch, right? Maybe someone threw something in. How do we get the lock open? Could try using a pry bar, yeah. Or we're gonna ask Gart. We could ask for a key from the manager, right? That's what I'm thinking. Might also have information. This is better than the pry bar idea. That's what logic is telling me. Pry bar is anyways... Well, it would be viable if we equip it. It would be viable. But we can make the manager give us the key. I know how. Oh. Go, 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 go.
Can I help you?
Yes, you can. So let's start off with this. I talked to Sylvie. She left because of me, not because of you. But what about the bird? Yes, the bird. I found it lying on the floor with a broken wing the morning she left. Damn it. If I say I broke it, I'm gonna owe him more money, no? But let's be honest here. You broke the skua. His face is flushed with emotions. A rash covers his neck. I did. Why on earth did you have to break the skua? I don't really know why. I just break things. It's the way I am, right? I can't believe it. I was so sure it was Sylvie. Even worse, I thought she was trying to send me a message. Symbol of hope and all. A tender type of hope. Something stirs in you. Perhaps this is why you broke it? Oh. Alright, he calms himself. Did she say anything else about me, you know? Did she say anything about me? She said she was flattered, it was just a bad timing. Yeah. Really? I should give her a call then. You should, but first you're gonna answer some questions. And you're gonna give me the key. Was there anything else you wanted? Yes. Yes. I'm intrigued by number 4 here. I've seen something here at the Whirling. A thing I need to talk to you about. But what? I saw a sign that said the mess hall is reserved for the Union. Ah, yeah. Yes, not the whole damn Union, thank God. Just the nastiest and loudest faction. They come here in the evenings. Dumb, unruly types. I think they're big shit, but they're good customers. They place big orders and they always pay on time. Yeah, I know. I know he's referring to me. Me not paying him on time. He gives you a meaningful nod. We should find out who this loud faction is occupying the booth. Loudness means talkative, and we need info. And so how do we find them? We don't, we have to wait. They'll show up sooner or later. He looks toward the booth. Men are hungry, even striking men. If not today, then they'll be here tomorrow. There are these things called days. You sleep between them. He's saying they'll come after you've slept. Alright. We got that. So what's wrong with the kitchen? What are you, a cook now? That's none of your business. I have a search warrant. No, actually we don't. So let's go with the friendlier option here. There might be something pertinent to the investigation in the kitchen. He rolls his eyes. He wasn't pan-fried, he was lynched. What could the kitchen possibly have to do with... And he changes his mind. Fine, okay, the kitchen is closed until 1 p.m. because the cook is working. You can snoop around after that if you must. Cool. Nice. By the way, you should come back to this thing-based questionnaire if you see anything interesting in the whirling later. Alright, alright. So if we find some more strange things, we should come back, ask him some more questions. So about that trash container. It belongs to the Whirling in Rags. Thank you for clearing that up. Why do you keep it locked? Why? To keep the hobos and drunks out, that's why. And the neighbors too. They put their trash there and they don't pay for the garbage company. I thought as much. And are you the only party with access to the trash container? Well, yes, us and the garbage disposal company. It seems a little callous, doesn't it? Something stirs in you. Huh. I wonder what this feeling is. Prod at him and find out. Doesn't it seem callous to you, guarding even your leftovers from the poor? Callous? What are you, Krasmazov? Almost all establishments in Revachol keep their trash locked. The Whirling in Rags is not special in that regard. Krasmazov, nom de guerre, was an economist and a historical materialist. He was a leading figure on the Grad side of the Centennial Revolution, where he headed the 9-day government. Mazov is considered the father of scientific communism, Mazovian thought or Mazovianism. Yum yum, tell me more. Do we want more? Alright, he killed himself. Thank you, Wikipedia, you're right. Maybe I am Krasmazov. No. We're not. So we need those keys. It concerns the case. Please cooperate. Easy. Easy. He takes the keys from under the counter and hands them to you. Just bring them back once you're done, please. I can't promise that. I cannot promise that. We'll see. We got the keys. We got the keys. We're one step closer. So, let's try and open this. Open the padlock with the key. Oh, and our gut says don't. Don't open it. Shit. What do we do? What do we do, chat? We have a feeling that there's something in there. And our gut is telling us not to open it. There is something in there. You won't like it. Sweat forms on your brow. Your hand is still on the lid. I'm gonna open it. I'm gonna open it. My stomach is empty. Right. We just puked over there. So if it's something nasty, no. Can't even really puke anymore, right? I just hope we don't get killed, right? We have nothing to defend ourselves. But still, I'm gonna open it. Ugh. Alright. That was uneventful. The smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste. We're just in time, the Lieutenant Pierson. This hasn't been emptied for over a week. Oh, alright. Alright, so we need to go through this. Look under the boxes of carton. You see milk, an egg rest with one broken egg in it, some pasta wrapper. Picking up the soggy packages somehow feels familiar. You've done this before. The movements are recorded in your elbows. The methodology in your fingers. You're used to this. Used to what? Dumpster diving? No, searching for evidence in the trash. Dive further. A box falls into pieces in your hands. Baptiste, Soleil, cereal. There are plastic pasta packages below and turbo noodles. Nothing of note, however. Alright. It's not the cartons then. The racks. Among the threadbare kitchen towels, something catches your eye. A pair of denim trousers. Can we wear them? Grab him. As the legs of the slime-covered jeans, yuck, begins to unspool from the garbage, a rank corpse smell fills the air. Alright, this is the jeans. This is the trousers that the dead guy was wearing, huh? The victim's clothes. The lieutenant smells them. Cadaverine odor is faint. If these belong to the deceased, they were removed when he was still in the early stages of decay. The lieutenant produces a black plastic bag marked evidence from his pocket. Drop him in there, officer. Bagged and tagged. Kim quickly searches the jeans. Gitter mark blue jeans. Pockets empty. Or emptied? He wore them with a belt too, a wide belt. The loops appear stretched, but the belt is gone, huh? The belt is missing, that's it. Do you see anything else in there? I have another bag here. Huh. He's kind of telling us, huh? We're supposed to find something else? Something slimy catches your eye. We are gonna reach for it. A drab, long-sleeved shirt, olive-colored, appears from the food waste, dripping with pus. Bagged and tagged. This is a military-type overgarment. No label or serial number. This is the kind of rib-knit shirt that's worn over light armor to conceal it in an urban scenario, he nods to himself. Anything more? The rest of the rags are just kitchen variety waste. A yellow old mug that catches your eye, but other than that, a thrown out towel, a mug, that's all. Alright, we should go to guard again and ask if he knows who put the clothes in the trash. It could be as simple as someone from the hostel cleaning the yard, or that one. He nods towards the red-haired boy behind him. I'd advise against confronting that force. Yeah. We made that mistake before. Can't talk to these kunos. Yeah, we need to ask the kids who put them there. No. You think someone from the Welling might have been involved, maybe? Not really. All we know is the victim's clothes are in the trash, the lid was locked, and this establishment had the key. It's just a small, loose thread. You're right though, you're right though. Either them or the garbage disposal company, right? They must be somehow involved. We still haven't searched the food waste though. Just organic waste, cold and slimy on your hands. Apple and potato peels mostly. Unidentified sludge and the occasional chicken bone. Nothing, it's nothing more to see. Roger that. Trash container, what's this? Whoa, 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 whoa. My gut says there's nothing more, but a blue piece of plastic sticks out from the apple peels. It's shiny. Looks like the corner of something. Pick it out. Hey, we did find something. A damaged ledger. Something larger. A clipboard. A blue plastic clipboard with moist papers hanging from it. They look badly damaged, but you can still make out forms and notes. Written in a man's handwriting. Are these my police documents? Officer, is that your paperwork? Yeah, it is. It is, and we know this, but how can we hide that fact from Kimmy here? No, it can't be, right? Yes, it is. Look, he points to it. This plastic has the RCM street grid on it. You've even got an autopsy form. A miserable looking slip of paper sticks to the board. If you don't mind my asking, how could you have let your paperwork end up in the trash? Yeah, we can't tell him the truth, right? Are you saying maybe if you throw rocks back at the kids, they will learn their respect? I will find my gun first and then I will intimidate them. I don't know. They're probably not even intimidated then. I think there's nothing really you can do, right? These kids. But yeah, what about our paperwork here? It must have been cramping my style. It has a foreboding quality to it. Maybe I needed to lose it for the great bloodletting to begin. What the hell are you talking about? I think I didn't want to be a cop anymore. That's why I tried to flush my cop life down the toilet. Now we're just gonna say that it must have been cramping my style, but he goes, officer, this is official. An official piece of paperwork. It probably contains notes on numerous ongoing investigations and could even list undercover operatives, informants. I suggest integrating it into your style for all our sakes. You're right, you're right, you're right. Easier said than done. How could this pathetic cabbage of copy paper and plastic ever become très disco? Okay, I'll do that. Okay, I'll do that. It would also not hurt to start taking notes on the case. He peers into the trash where soggy cartons and rags stink uninvitingly. Now tell me what your eagle eyes see. Are we finished? Yeah, I think so. The mug! You're right, I'm getting the mug too. This one we just want, right, as a present. You pick out a broken mug with an oddly racist depiction of the yellow man frolicking in saffron. An antique? Only in its social sensibility. Still, we're gonna take it. The man briefly glances at the mug, then returns his sight to the trash. Alright. So that the mug is not for you, huh? For some reason we wanted that mug. And it's gonna have a purpose. We just don't know it yet. The container sounds a muffled gong. Boom, closed. That's one thing off the list. I think we got it all. So do I. So do I, Kimmy. So do I. So we got some stuff now. Interact. Use the interact button. Damaged ledger. It's the ledger you found in the trash. A pitiful cabbage of white and yellow papers hanging from a plastic board, barely held together by a metal clip. This sad display is made complete by the faint smell of urinal cleaner. Awesome. Anything else? There's a piece of toilet paper. Or is it cleaning tissue? No, it is toilet paper. Desperately sticking to the back of the blue plastic clipboard. Is a metaphor for you. Below the pathetics, terror. Do not look into its blue heart. No, we have to. We have to. Let's inspect the toilet paper. It's just toilet paper, right? You can take it off. Let's take it off. Yo, we gained experience. Still wet, the toilet paper peels off the plastic easily. All you have to do is shake it off your finger and voila. The ledger now looks marginally better. Let's inspect the clip. An aluminium block runs the width of the board, biting down on the paperwork. Its crocodile teeth are the only thing keeping the papers together. A regular pencil, the tip worn down to nothing, has been attached to the clip. Run your fingers across the aluminium. Why? Well, let's do it. The surface is interrupted by a silvery sticker. It's rectangular, sparkling with iridescence. You don't know how you didn't notice it before. I don't even know what we just found out. Looks like an official mark, made to be low visibility outside the right circumstances. Yo, let's ask Kimmy what that is. What? He's lost in his own notes. It takes a moment for him to see it. That thing? It's a halogen watermark. We use it for adding information to RCM property. Interesting. What information? It depends. Aside from an anti-counterfeiting stamp, mine has my station number and address. The information varies by date of issue. Maybe yours will have how many cases you've solved? Why? How many years you've been on the force? He's thinking it'll have that. How can we read it? Any capable light with the right wavelength will do. Like for example, all RCM vehicles have headlights designed to reveal halogen watermarks. Mine too. This means you can read the watermarks if you just turn the lights on. Yeah. Interesting. We need to go back to the vehicle then. Let's check the white papers. They're not exactly white. They're yellowed in patches by sunlight and alcohol, and covered in dense blue handwriting. Ink escapes into watercolor patterns, reaching its tendrils across entire pages. The paper itself is checkered with faint red lines, forming short paragraphs.